This is my rose bush, and what's happened is, because it's autumn now, most of the flowers have come, but it's had a really good season of flowering. What's happened is most of the flowers, as you can see there, have come and flowered, but mainly in autumn because of the weather. This summer it was like too hot, then it was raining a lot, but because of all the rain they've started flowering now, which is really good. But as you can see, there's a lot of deheading to do. Deheading means when you just use a pair of scissors. Obviously these are my rough scissors, my professional scissors are in a box which I've mislaid somewhere. However, what you do is go in your garden, have a look, see which flowers have finished flowering, and you place the scissor and you just cut the head off there at a slant like that. I'm going to go through all of them and just see what needs cutting and dehead the dead flowering. It encourages better growth for the following year, which will be next year, which is fine. So let's go through. You can do this beautiful little journey with me. So we start from here. I've just done one. Can you see they're still flowering? It's autumn and I'm still getting lots of roses, which is good news. That seems fine to me, that one there. Let's keep going. Cut that slant, cut that. Obviously once I'm cutting the heads off, I'll pick them up later on with my rake, but for now I'm just going around taking the dead heads off. So there's one more. Okay, here's one more. Right, and then we move to here. I think I'm done. This one, can you see all the flowering's finished there? They're beautiful little red roses there. So here we go, cut out a slant. Oops, cut out a slant again, another slant there. I should have used my proper scissors, that was a bit brown, so I've just completely taken that one off. And one more here. There we go. So all the roses have been cut, ready for next year's growth. Oh, missed one more. Here's one more. Cut that one off as well. Okay, so I think I'm done there. Let's check. No dead heads on there. Okay there. If I missed anything, let me know. But I think I've actually finished. Yes. And there's one more bit on this side because there's another rose tree here at the back. I'm going to take this out this year when it's proper autumn and then take the heads off there. That seems okay. I cut that a while back, so that's fine. There's no actually roses on there at the moment, so that's fine. And we'll come back to my apple tree later on. So back to the roses at the front. As you can see, they're being deheaded, and this is what they look like now. This is the last bit of roses that are coming now in autumn. After that we will be ready for the winter. And all the extra growth I will be cutting off, trimming off. And here, this is a perennial here that's been growing, but it needs to be, I need to get a stick, and it's still growing there. Can you see, even though it's autumn, it's still growing. It needs to be stood up straight, but I've run out of those, you know, these pine sticks. I'll have to go and buy some more, then I'll put that behind it and stand it up. But this year it's done really well. I mean, there's one year when I took it out and it wouldn't grow back that I lost to, but this is fine. I'm just going to let it grow. I'm not going to mess around with it, just leave it. As you can see, the slugs have got to the leaves there. Can you see? They're at most of the leaves there. So that's that one growing. It's actually sinking. It needs to be stood up, which I will do. But I must say, when the leaves open and that bud there opens like this, it's beautiful because it gives off like a really nice red, like compact push type of rose there. But as you know, it's autumn now, it's finishing, so that's the last bit of flowering that will occur there, which is fine.